Hi, everyone. Welcome into My Chamber TV, the heartbeat of our community. It truly is the heartbeat because we bring to you what's happening in the area, let you see some of the businesses and the chamber and how they interact with one another. Amanda Walsh is with us, who is also kind of co-hosting and standing in for Lorraine Lane, who will be back, I guess, next month.
She will.
And it's great to have you with us. But we also have Mr. Ross Martin, the owner of Green Tech Carpet and Tile Cleaning. This is not my favorite thing to do. So thank you for coming on. I want to hear all about it.
Well, it's my favorite thing to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. Good. Why is that?
I actually love my job. I love working in my business. I love going out meeting people because you meet all different types of people. They welcome you into your home. Sometimes people are a little cautious until they get to know you.
Right.
Hopefully we go in as a referral because we have a large trust that we have to build with our clients because we are literally in their closets. So they have to be able to trust us.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So you brought in what is called a prop, which is very interesting. What do you want to tell us about this little deal here that you have?
Actually, I brought two because I want to kind of juxtapose the two against one another.
Okay, like one versus the other?
Well, just to show, well, this is the business end of a rotary extractor, and what this is this is hooked to our truck-mounted machine, and it injects hot water into the carpet at the same time it vacuums it up. So there's 5 spray jets and 5 vacuum ports, and this actually floats over the carpet.
Really?
And it creates 650 cleaning passes per minute. So this is really, as you can imagine, an effective cleaning.
Wow, that's pretty clean.
And as you can see, there's a couple axes here that it floats over the carpet. And what happens is if you're in a commercial setting and it's glued down carpeting, it's literally glued to the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no such thing as a completely flat floor. So this will actually float and never lose contact with the
floor.
So
it covers the whole area?
It covers the whole area effectively.
Oh, even the highs and the lows?
The highs and the lows, exactly.
Yeah.
So as this is spinning, it's cleaning, and like I said, it creates 650 cleaning passes a minute. And we're also cleaning with, we have an on-demand hot water system on our truck, puts out 365,000 BTUs. And so we have constant hot water just below boiling. So it's almost steam. Steam cleaning is a little bit of a misnomer. It's actually you want to clean with extremely hot water.
I would guess so.
So as this is putting the carpet, flushing the carpet, it's also immediately vacuuming the cleaning solution and the soil back out to the truck mount.
So will that cause it to dry quicker?
Yes. The combination of the high vacuum and hot cleaning water causes it to dry a lot quicker.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
And especially if you last minute giving you a call, you got company coming over and all that kind of stuff. Tomorrow, yeah, right. But I mean, those things happen. You have accidents in the house or whatever.
Absolutely.
So that's very good.
As a matter of fact, we have 2 cleaning methods. So that's a good point that you just made. And that is we have hot water extraction, which is wet extraction, wet cleaning. But say you had a commercial setting. And let's just say it was a banquet facility, for instance, and they had an accident of something in it, but they have another event coming up immediately. We actually have dry cleaning systems as well, so we can do both. We do, and by the way, we do both commercial and residential. We have customers.
How far out are you booked?
Well, with the
holidays.
Season,
that's a loaded question, I know.
We're squeezing them in. But that's actually another good point insofar as we only run a couple jobs a day because I'm the owner-operator and I do all the work myself along with a helper. So I'm on every job and we don't overbook. We don't book 4 or 5 jobs a day and push customers off into the evening to the next day. So we only schedule ourselves to what we can handle and still keep quality service.
So I just need to repeat this. This man is the owner-operator. That means he owns the company, and he actually gets out there into the dirt and grime to take care of you, the customer. That holds a lot of weight. That really does.
It is very important. And because what happens is we don't have a huge television budget. There's franchises that advertise on TV and stuff like that. And they're constantly filling their schedule. We're looking to build our business with repeats and referrals. In other words, happy customers. So if you go to a large franchise where they have a huge advertising budget and they're sending a couple technicians out that day, and they're not really too concerned if you ever call back again, because they're constantly filling their schedule with new customers.
Right.
Where we're trying to build repeats and referrals.
Right, and it's the quality. You have your hands-on quality assurance and control,
All myself.
and that to me is really worth its weight in gold. I would rather call someone like yourself as opposed to some of the other guys out there that do what you were just describing, because I want that one-on-one. I'm a princess. I want that treatment. So it makes a difference when you can have the owner operator involved right in the business like that.
Absolutely, it's very important.
Yeah.
As Amanda knows, because she's on top of every job.
Amen. Yes, I'm right there with you. Every job, right there. Gotta love when a customer says, "I want to talk to the owner." Here I am.
Yeah.
See, I love that too. Absolutely. It just gives you that closer relationship. You build the relationship, and I'll bet you anything you have a very high percentage of return customers
Absolutely, we do.
because of that.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And we have a lot of repeat customers. As a matter of fact, it's funny because what I kind of like, there's a little retirement community in Tarpon Springs, and we do a lot of work there. And it's nice because I'll have the truck there, and of course it's a retirement community, so they have lots of time on their hands. But it's nice though because they'll see my truck and they'll stop by just to say hello. And I always think that that's really nice.
That is nice. We have about 5 minutes, but I had another question for you on this apparatus. The fact that it pushes out so much heat and the cleaning fluids and everything, and it extracts it, excuse me, does it make it so much quicker too because of the power that is going into this?
Good question.
That is a very good question. Every job is different, and every textile is different. So it all depends.
Okay.
It's there's a couple variables to that question, but this is like a high productivity tool.
Okay.
And this is really for doing like a banquet facility that may be 10,000 square feet.
Oh, wow.
Right.
That's a powerful tool then.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
And
yeah. The reason why I was asking is some of the carpet cleaning companies, if you will, when they come out, your doors are open while they hook up to outside and
Yes.
everything. So you're letting in, especially down here in the summer in Florida, the heat's coming in. The dogs are running in and out. I mean, it just, I was just wondering how quickly this is done so that you don't, have to deal with that.
It all depends, and if that's a major concern, say for instance, if it's a business that has to keep their doors closed,
Right.
Or let's just say you're on the 6th floor and we can't run a hose up to the 6th floor or something like that, we're down in Clearwater working in a building, that's when we would use a low moisture system, and
Gotcha.
then we can close the doors behind us.
Gotcha. Okay, so you can offer that. That's really wonderful. Now, cleaning grout, and I know we only have a couple of minutes.
That's the big one.
That, I just, you know what? I don't even want to think about it. It gets me stressed just even doing that myself on my hands and knees. What is the story with grout?
You can't do it yourself.
Oh, thank you.
There's no value in it, right?
So we get calls, and a lot of people don't realize that you can clean your grout lines. And a lot of people don't realize too, and I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see for myself that I was working at a vacant, and you'll actually get a malodor from your grout lines in your house because it's dirt and bacteria in your grout lines, and it doesn't smell good. So we have, you have to have the right cleaner. You have to have a grout line cleaners. The stuff that we use is you're not going to be able to get it at Home Depot.
Okay.
We get it through a supplier. Right, your favorite place, right, Amanda?
Oh, gotta love Home Depot.
So it's a special alkaline cleaner
Okay.
with an oxidizer in it, and it's alkaline, so it's high on the pH scale, and that makes it effective. And then when we have a turbo tool, so we have a special machine that we then, once we spray the cleaner into the grout lines, we let it dwell for a little while, and then we have a special brush machine that agitates the cleaner down deep into the grout lines, because your grout lines are porous, and they hold the soil.
Absolutely.
I never thought about that. That's really a good point. Yeah. Ew.
Yeah.
They hold a lot of dirt and a lot of odors. Number one odor we see in homes a lot of times just in the remodeling aspect, because when we do kitchens, we have a lot of people that don't want to do their tile floor on their kitchens. They just want to change out the cabinetry. So we work with Ross quite often to clean the kitchen floors in those homes. But bug spray and any type of cleaner that they put on the floor just really absorbs in and soaks in and does create an odor over time in those
Right
rooms.
in the grout lines, yep.
Huh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, you wouldn't think, right? But
No, you think if you're going to do your floors, clean them, scrub them, whatever, it's going to pick that up, but not necessarily so. Wow, we are just a wealth of information here today. I love it, especially around this time of the year, whether you've had your grout, your carpeting cleaned or not yet. Do we still have time to get booked?
Oh yeah, give us a call. We'll fit you in for sure. We
all
work
right.
weekends. We work evenings.
You work weekends too?
Sure, absolutely.
Really? How late?
Whenever. We're at the customer's disposal, so we realize.
See, owner operator. It doesn't get any better than that. You get the big boss man that's going to come out to your house, clean your grout, and just knowing that if you haven't had your grout cleaned, maybe you might want to go see if there's any kind of a little scent that's not wanted there in your kitchen or in your bathrooms. But seriously, Ross, you've given us some really great tips. Thank you so much. Good luck, Merry Christmas, and all that kind of good stuff. And we got a new year coming around the corner. If you don't catch up with them this year, maybe you've already had it done from the Thanksgiving holiday. Catch them for after the first of the year then.
That's when we're open.
Awesome.
That's when we'll be open.
Awesome.
Terrific.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here today.
All
I really
right.
appreciate
Good
it.
job. I love this little guy.
Great
And we'll be
job.
right back after this. Me and Amanda are going to talk then.